Hey guys, it's my first day filming on YouTube. It's the 3rd of January and I'm just making a little pre-workout. So I've got some oats, this new whey which Courtney has recommended, which is chocolate Nutella ice cream. Sounds really good. Strawberries and this Greek style skinny latte yogurt by Miller Lite, which is really delicious. So I will show you it. Not the prettiest I've ever made, but it will do. So for my training session, what I'm wearing is a new jumper I bought in the Sweaty Betty sale, and the new Sweaty Betty power leggings 7/8 length, which is perfect for midgets like me. So first bit, we're doing a walking warm-up, like quite fast-paced, trying to get my joints moving because I have a sore hip, so I have to warm up. Make sure I get myself nice and mobile before legs. Because I've got a really bad hip injury. I don't want to overdo it. I'm just coming straight back into leg training at the moment after Christmas. First time in about 2 months, so I'm just taking it nice and easy. Form's still looking good. I got a text saying that he was coming. Hey guys, welcome to my new YouTube channel. Sorry that it's now slightly getting dark for my filming. As you can see, I decided to sit down and film, and I started calling up Sky, and it's been like 3 weeks that my house doesn't have internet and Sky are just not helping. So it's a little bit dark, but I'm gonna film my first ever YouTube video anyway. So what I was going to talk about today was, because it's my first video of the year and also my first ever YouTube, was my goals for 2017 now. So last year my kind of main goals, I wrote them down in my phone as a note, and every kind of couple of months I would look back and be like, have I achieved my 2016 goals? And I look back at the end of this year and I actually did achieve pretty much all of them, which I was really happy about. So last year I was kind of hoping, so my first one was written down, I said I wanted to win a UK BFF, which I actually did. I won Junior Body Power, which was an amazing day, so in Bikini. So I achieved that. My second one, I wanted to find a job I liked, because last year I was travelling, I didn't have a job, I didn't know what I was going to do. So that's something else I achieved this year. I'm now a personal trainer in central London, which I love. Another thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get happy with my diet. About this point last year, I was about 12 weeks after I won Miami Pro, and I had actually reverse dieted really strictly, but I was very stressed about food. I was constantly stressing about every cheat meal I ate. I wanted to just find like a really balanced way of eating, and I feel like kind of in the last like 4 months I really have like got to that stage where I'm not stressing about my food as much. I'm not stressing about the odd cheat meal and things like that. I really do have a much more balanced approach about it. So that's something I really wanted to achieve last year. And then my last one, which kind of like leads me on to this year's goals, was learn to love yourself. This is something you see on social media everywhere. It's like, love yourself, love yourself. But I was just like, I just didn't know what that meant. I went through periods being quite unhappy, I guess. And last year I sort of said, like, I was like, this year I just pretty much forced myself to like embrace a positive mindset. You can't always control the things that happen around you. You can't always control how you feel about certain things. If you're a sensitive person, you get upset easily, but you can control your like thoughts and reactions to things, and that's something I learned to do this year. And so that leads me on to kind of like next year, my goals for next year. In 2017, I've written that I would like to maintain this happier mindset. So if things aren't always going my way, or if something happens that upsets me, I want to make sure that I can stay much more positive in my mind about things. I'm going to keep doing things that I've learnt to do last year to make sure that I stay in that mindset. So that was kind of my like serious note on goals. Not really fitness related, but if it can inspire some other people, then great. So what else? So I've written for 2017, I want to read more. I actually have a degree in history, and I read like in my final year at uni like 350 books, and I think since I've left uni I have not read 5. So this year I really want to read more. I feel like my brain is not as good as it was before. This year I would like to compete internationally, but I don't want to, if I do compete in bikini again, I don't want it to take over my whole life. It's a hobby at the end of the day, and the things that you do on a daily basis that make you happy are much more important. So I have said that I'm gonna compete this year, but if it makes me as unhappy as it did last year, I'm not gonna do that one. So that one's got a big but. In order to compete, one of my big goals is I need to lose probably about 10 kilos to get back to stage weight. I think 10 kilos is a lot of weight to try and lose for someone of my size. I'm not massively overweight or anything like that. So that's going to be quite a push, but I'm determined. Hopefully I'll be able to do that one. I want to be able to do the splits, because I used to be able to do the splits, but I can't. And I want to be flexible again. in order that I don't get injured as much as I did last year, because I had like 3 injuries last year, and I feel like if I was more flexible, that would be less likely to happen. So yeah, moving into my fitness goals, I want to get to 100 kg squat and deadlift. As I was saying, I was quite injured last year, so my squat and deadlift are super low, but I've not done them consistently in about 2 months because I've had a hip injury. So this year, by the end of this year, quite a while away, I want to get to 100. Business goals, I'd like to build my PT business, my online presence, and yeah, that's kind of the main things I'm hoping to achieve this year. I always think it's a really good thing to write down your goals. You feel like you're more likely to stick to them, you can keep looking at them. Classic YouTuber fail on your first attempt is the memory card got full halfway through my last video. Well, not halfway through, pretty much at the end. So what was I even saying? Hopefully I will get better at this. Next video is going to be on what you need to start a bikini prep, because yeah, essentially I'm starting one. I will be kind of like documenting maybe physique updates, maybe how I'm feeling, like what kind of cardio I'm doing, what kind of food I'm eating, what kind of training I'm doing. And so yeah, like and subscribe to my new YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.